It is helpful to be able to create a single formula that calculates data gathered from multiple different worksheets. These types of formulas are called 3D formulas. They calculate information from multiple other worksheets and show the result in a selected formula cell. When you use 3D formulas, you must also expand your knowledge of formula syntax. You will be using additional punctuation marks when you write these formulas to tell Excel specifically which cells from which worksheet you will be using. The additional punctuation marks that you will need to know are the exclamation point, which is used to separate the sheet name from the cell reference within a 3D formula. You'll also see the $ still being used to denote an absolute value if needed. You'll also see the colon symbol, which is used to separate sheet names in ranged 3D formulas. And you'll also see the comma, this time being used to separate individual sheet and cell references from one another. The best way to learn how a 3D formula works is to look at some examples. Here are 3 examples of 3D formulas. The first is a simple 3D formula, and the latter 2 are using ranged syntax to create 3D formulas. This first one is simply equals sheet 1 exclamation point B2 plus sheet 2 exclamation point B2 plus sheet 3 exclamation point B2. So it's adding together cell B2 in sheet 1, 2, and 3. The second syntax is a little simpler. It's equals the sum of the cell range sheet 1 through sheet 3 exclamation point B2. And the third one, also using a ranged formula syntax, is equal the sum of the cell range sheet 1 exclamation point B2 and sheet 2 exclamation point B2 and sheet 3 exclamation point B2. Now all 3 of these formulas would display the same answer. You can use any syntax that you like. The change in the syntax from what you previously learned is that now you are inserting the name of the particular worksheet in the workbook, followed by an exclamation point, and then the cell reference. In the second example of a 3D formula shown in this worksheet, you can see a 3D cell range reference used to create a 3D formula. A 3D cell range is one cell range that spans several sheets deep. In this second example, the range is cell B2, but it is cell B2 in all of the worksheets from sheet 1 through sheet 3. When referencing 3D ranges in formulas, you use the colon to separate the names of the first and last sheets in the range, followed by a single cell range reference. So the cell reference given is then used as the selected cell range through all of the worksheets listed. So in this example, you are adding cell B2 from sheet 1, sheet 2, and sheet 3. In 3D ranges, the given cell range cannot change from one sheet to another. Otherwise, it is simply just another 3D formula, and you should use one of the other 2 alternate syntaxes available.